Hey everyone, so today I want to show you how to use these templates that can be purchased from A&L Display. As always, they come in several sizes. That way you can layer or do single. It's totally up to you. So this one has 4 and this one has 4. So you can make a single bow out of these two by size, or you can put 2 together and make a layered bow. So I'll show you that here in just a second. So for this one, I am going to be using the first top 2 templates. And I'm just going to put these to the side. So here, as you can tell, I already have it traced out and cut out. So all you have to do is turn your faux leather around, just like that. And for the purpose of this video, I did use a black pen. I would suggest you using a Mark B Gone pen and just trace around each wood template. I already have that done, so I'm just going to set that to the side and cut these 2 out. When you use the Mark B Gone pen that can be purchased at Walmart, you just use a washcloth or a wipey to remove the marking that you made to trace. So all you have to do is cut on top of the line that you traced out. And I'm going to show you both ways if you were to make them single or if you were to make them as a layered stack bow, what it would look like. So almost done. If you find that your faux leather I wouldn't say fray because it's not fraying, but sometimes the material on back of it starts to loosen up and the little flurries start coming up. All you have to do is grab a lighter and burn those off. Make sure that you are not using your lighter too close because you will burn the material. So I'll show you what I mean in just a second. Okay. So if you have like little fuzzies from where you cut, just grab your lighter and pass it through. Okay, so for these bows, these right here are going to be my spikes and these are going to be my bow parts. So I'm going to fold it in half and I'm going to go ahead and mark mine in pen so that way you can see what I'm trying to explain to you. So there's the center. I'm going to do the same thing for this one. I'm pretty visual, so I can tell where my center is at. But for the purpose of this video and to help you ladies out, I'm going to fold it in half and make the marking. And some of you may need to do this for a little while and then As soon as you get it down, you won't need to mark it anymore or even fold it to find where your center's at. So now that I have my centers, you don't need your spikes right now. So just grab your glue gun. This little stand can be purchased from A&L Display as well. And you're going to put some glue over here, just like that, and you're going to bring it to the center, right where that line is at, and just hold it down. Then you're going to repeat the same step for the second side. And I would suggest holding down or buying the little clips to hold it down, just depending on what type of leather you are using. Sometimes they adhere really good and sometimes they start to pick up. So it's best that you get a little clip just to hold it down. And I like to use these little clips. They are sewing clips. And just hold it down. And repeat the same step for the second one. And just hold it down. So if you wanted to make it a single bow, all you would do is add some glue to your bow part and add it onto your spike, just like that. You glue it on. However, I'm going to do a layered one. So when I say layered, I'm going to add all of these pieces together, just like that. So what I'm going to do now is add glue to my first layer, my top layer, and I'm going to find the center with the center and put it together. And if you want to use that clip to hold everything down, you can. So then I'm going to grab the second one, add some glue to the back, put it in my center, and hold it down. And I'm just going to clean up some of this glue while it's cooling. Next, you're going to want to grab the first two layers, add a good amount of glue, and place it on top. Make sure everything is centered. And I'm just going to add my clip. And while that is cooling down, I'm probably going to use a bigger clip. When I want it to have a little bit more support, I do tend to use the bigger clips. And I think I am for this bow. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my 3/8 inch ribbon. Make sure that you have heat sealed your end. Add some glue to the back right there and attach your ribbon. So now I'm just going to add glue and keep on aligning it. Pressing it down. If any glue comes out from the sides, I just clean it up. Clip that. And I'm going to use my wood burner to heat seal my end. And this is where my needle and thread is going to come in. So I have my needle and my thread. And I'm just going to push that to the side because I don't want to get burned with that wood burner. And Since this is thick, it is going to be pretty hard, but you kind of want to find the center over here, and you're going to have to push it through. So use your desk or pliers or whatever you need to push that needle through. Make sure the needle is thick, make sure the needle is sharp and pointy. Pull it through. And then repeat back over here. This is just going to help secure all the layers together, and that it's not going to come undone because it's a glued bow. So I don't want any of this thread to tangle up. So that's what it looks like. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to attach my clip. So I'm going to add some glue to the back, attach my clip, and I'm going to hold it down so that everything adheres and it cools down. And then with the remaining of the thread, you're going to wrap it around your clip. This is going to help ensure that your clip is not going to come off easily. So I'm going to pass mine around 3 times. Pull it and then tie it off. So I'm going to do that one more time. Pull it, and now you can cut your thread off. So now you can use more leather to tie your center, or you can continue with ribbon. I'm going to use leather this time. So I'm going to turn it around, I'm going to add some glue, and I'm going to glue it right there. So just at the top, I'm going to hold it down and let it cool. This is the pebbled faux, if you can tell. So you do need to be a little bit more careful because sometimes the glue has a little bit more trouble adhering, attaching. So open up your clip, and when you wrap your clip onto your bow, you want to try to do it as tight as you possibly can. If your bow is moving, like if any of this is moving, something's wrong. It means that you did not, that it's not secure enough. So just wrap it around really tight as you can. And I usually just put my finger right in the center and then open my clip, add a dab of glue, pull tightly, hold it down, and then clip the rest off. So all we have left to do is put in this strand. So all you have to do is add some glue, just like that, and add it to the center. Open your clip, put it down, and it just gives it a cleaner look, a more finished and professional look. So once again, these templates are from A&L Display. I will put the links to where you can purchase these in the description below. You can make a single bow, you can make a double layered bow, or you can stack it as much as you'd like. These each come with four bow parts and 4 spikes. So if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Thank you for watching.